Alright, we're back. I'm Strategic Sally, and I'm here to bring you all your tips, your tricks, your strategies you need to dominate at mobile gaming. With that being said, let's get into some Clash Royale today. On the main account, Sullivan, we have this dominating Royal Giant deck. Let's go on a Royal Giant rampage in some live matches. Let's get into it. Before we hop into these live matches with this Royal Giant deck, hit that subscribe button, show your support to the channel, and let's get down to business. This first match we're going against, we already do have one spectator, Royale from Kings. Let's see what he's got. Good luck, he says. Hold on the thumbs up. See what kind of business he's talking. Royal Giant in the back, he's going to do Royal Giant at the bridge. You see what I got? Ba-boom. That furnace. Look at that. Fire spirits take that thing out. I freaking love it. I know you guys do too. Let's throw some minions just to help take out this son of a gun. Now we have our Royal Giant moving in. I hope I see Skeleton Army. If so, I do have the Zap ready to come down when needed. Oh my sweet goodness. Yes. Alright, let's zap that right there. And then, you know, we're going to do something wild right now. We're going to lightning this Ice Wizard down. Beautiful. I freaking love it. Royal Giant still pounding shots on the tower. He's got a princess. I got a log. That's a level 1 princess. I got a level 2 log. That's going down to the dirt every day of the week. Now, we're set back up. We're ready to go with the furnace. That's why I love the furnace so much. Not many defenses can distract the Royal Giant and take out the minions. I'm telling you, folks. This is where it's at. We got the Skeleton Army right there. He's going to zap that. We're going to throw a furnace dead in his face. And then along with that, we're going to zap this son of a pup. And now the Royal Giant can get taken out right now. Okay, so we took some damage. We still have 1,097 on our right. 2 spectators. We're about to kill a show. Let's do this. What's coming next? Show me what you got, pretty mama. My goodness. Alright, he's got Ice Wizard in the back left. That's a level 3. That's a legit Ice Wizard right there. We're going to log down that princess again. We're setting back up with something good. I know he's got the Inferno Tower, but he's not playing it just yet, and that's for a good reason. So now we have that Royal Giant moving in. We can send in the minions as well, and we're loading up with the zap when needed. So we're going to zap right here. Beautiful. And what we're going to do is the minions take that out. Now the Musketeers popping shots on the Electro Wizard. Unfortunately, we're going to lose the Royal Giant push with that. And we have to hold on to the log for this. It's understandable. This tower has a lot of health left, so it can't afford it. But what he's not ready for is the double Royal Giant, because that's what we're coming in with. And along with that, show me that Inferno Tower. You ready for this? Bop, 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 bop. That's what we're talking about, baby. We're going to take that tower down. My Musketeer is one-shotting. Yes, you heard it here first. One-shotting minions. We freaking love it. Musketeer takes the tower down. Show me what you got. Let's throw him a thumbs up. Good luck to you and your endeavors later in life. He's got that another princess down. We got that furnace. Don't you worry about a thing, baby. We got this covered. What did you think we were going to lose this one? Not today. We're not about that life. You know what I'm saying? We're not about that life of losing to another Royal Giant. We're on a Royal Giant rampage. That's what we're about. We're putting on a show. He lost a spectator. These spectators weren't mine. I'll say thanks because he was generous for giving me his trophy. So let's get into another one. You're not allowed to come into my dojo spitting that crap with the Royal Giant. Let's get into another one, see what we can produce. So we could do another Royal Giant in the backside. I don't mind it. We don't have really much else of a play. I don't like starting with a furnace often unless I see something like a Royal Giant, a Hog Rider, something that furnace is going to produce me something. So his pump is level 8. We lightninged it down. My lightning is level 5, by the way. So what we're going to do with this is we are going to set up with a furnace because the fire spirits are going to help take out the barbarians. But along with that, we're going to pull everything back with a Skeleton Army, only for the fact that we really don't have much else of a play here. So we're going to zap that. Now the barb, not one barb nor minion gets to the tower. So the only thing that did damage that entire time was the miner. The furnace produced just like I needed it to produce. This Ice Wizard will take out the fire spirits, but that was understandable. We were ready for that. We didn't expect the fire spirits to do more than what they were asked to do. So now he's got the minions moving in. Max level minions. I don't think I mentioned that yet. Those are max, yes, max level minions. Okay, folks? You do not see this kind of action every day. Fire spirits take out max level minions. Why? Because they're savages. Now what we can do send in is our own Royal Giant. Now I believe I saw a skeleton army. If no, we saw barbarians. So barbarians, opponent left the match. Oh, so this is the kind of rampage we're going on today. We're going on that rampage that's making not only the spectators leave because the show is too much for them to handle because they're not on my supporting side, but we're making the opponents leave. You know how it is out here. We're destructive. We're dominating. I mean, Royal Giant. That Royal Giant is phenomenal. I freaking love him. Can he take it out alone? We're going to see. We're going to zap this right here. Oh, he's got this in the bag all day. He doesn't even need that long. We took another tower down. A 3 crown. We're destroying people. That's just the way it is. I'm sorry. Use this deck. Okay, it's fantastic. Let's get into another one. Alright, in this one, we're going against the big BR. Let's see how big his BR really is. Let's start off. We could start with the Musketeer, but you know what? I do want to start off with the Musketeer. And you know what? I'm alright with that. Because now we're going to start off with a heavy Royal Giant right there. Send in Skeleton Army. Send in Minion Horde. Executioner. Interesting play, I must say. So he's going to have to do something with this P.E.K.K.A. Now, recently in the meta, when I see P.E.K.K.A., I am thinking 3 Musketeers are behind it. That's what I'm thinking. So let's do a Furnace right here pulled in the middle. Oh, wow. Graveyard. Unexpected, but we have minions for that. And along with that, we do have a skeleton army, just in case anybody wants to get cheeky. We're going to eat as much damage as we can from the Executioner, because that's what we needed to do. So we ended up taking, we got 2265 on the right. We got 2492 on the left, okay? 1162 on his left, and 2534 on his right. So we actually did do some damage with that skeleton army. Let's see what we can set back up with. I didn't mind that Musketeer start. Again, we don't really have another play. We don't want to just lightning nothing. So he does have the Tombstone down. So we could do a Royal Giant right now. And it seems like that might be the best of plays. Along with that, now we can set back up with a Lightning. And we can Lightning actually. The Electro Wizard should hit the P.E.K.K.A. 2 and the tower, which is really, really great. And now we have this moving down, and we can log this. Beautiful. And this P.E.K.K.A. is literally going to be able to do nothing to our tower, and he can't even set up with a graveyard because it was such low health. So now what we can do is we can really set up with something good, and we can set up with a Furnace right here. And this Furnace, if done properly, so he does have the Executioner. If that Executioner wasn't played, the Furnace would have taken the tower down, and that's why I love it so much. And it actually did get 1 Fire Spirit off, which is pretty destructive. So he logs. He just wasted 2 elixir on Fire Spirits. Okay, folks, that's not what you want to be doing. So we're going to drop a Royal Giant right there. That's going to distract. We're also going to drop a Skeleton Army. We want our Musketeer to survive. We don't want her to come into any harm's way. He's going to freeze. Interesting play, considering all my skeletons pretty much survived. Now he drops an Executioner. We're sitting on full elixir, and we're ready to dominate. So we're going to set up another Furnace right here, and we're ready for whatever he wants to come our way. He's going to send in a P.E.K.K.A. We got that Musketeer. If he wants to do something cheeky on us, we got a Royal Giant over here. Now what he wants to do is, oh my god, his Fireball pushed my Musketeer out of the way of the log so that she could survive. This guy's just a nice dude. He's nice. He's all around a gentleman, and he's a scholar probably as well, because he's so thoughtful in his planning to push my Musketeer out of the way from that log, because that would have killed it. Lightning doesn't even need to go down. Another dominating win. I'm telling you guys, you need to try this deck. We're on a Royal Giant Rampage. People can handle it. Let's see what Yazur can do. From Dark Toon, he's already said, he's probably heard through the grapevine about what just happened to the past 3 people that went against me. Another Royal Giant starting back. See, the key to this is, oh my god, that's a level 7 Musketeer. You do not see that very often. So, Royal Giant in the back. Let me try to explain it while I'm battling for you guys. If you can do this in overtime or double elixir, you really set up solid, due to the fact that you can usually cycle through by the time the first Royal Giant dies, you can cycle back to a second one, and that's pretty destructive because they'll waste their defense on the one that they already destroyed, and then they're very, very vulnerable to the second Royal Giant, and that's where you come in for the kill. So like that's the kind of movement I'm going. Like you guys can see that my Royal Giant's on deck now. He's got one too. He's scared though. He's very, very scared, as a matter of fact. And you know what he's not ready for? He's not ready for this. Royal Giant right on the ground. See, my Royal Giant was on deck. So imagine if in double elixir I could have gotten that thing already prepared there. So drop something else, please. 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 Alright, you're not going to? Alright, that's fine. Lightning. Boom. Taken out. So that's why I like it so much, is because of that cycle effect, and they waste their really strong defense against the Royal Giant, because most decks do have a pretty good defense against the Royal Giant, whether it's a mini P.E.K.K.A, an actual defense, whatever it may be. They'll waste it on the first one, and then you can severely capitalize on the second one. So let me show you what we're going to do to this Executioner. We're going to zap it, and we're going to play minions to the right of it. And this is how you're able to take him out without losing at least all your minions. So 858 on my right. I played him a little close where they still got an axe range, but you can play him perfectly to the right or left side of him while he's attacking, and they won't even take any damage. You just got to stay out of his range of axe. So let's set up with a Royal Giant here, I guess. We really don't have another play. We don't want to use our furnace just yet. So he's going to do that, so we can probably lightning down one of the barbarians too. So let's drop a furnace right here, and then we can get our skeleton army down whenever if needed. Skeleton army, actually the miner, because the miner was actually doing a significant amount of damage to the tower, and now the Royal Giant, nor did the miner even get any damage done to the tower. I'm telling you, this deck, folks, I wouldn't steer you wrong. I never would. I only have your best intentions in mind. This deck is dominating. Please try it out. Super, super strong. Super, super strong. The furnace, like I've said multiple times, is my favorite defense. Now, we weren't ready for that Royal Giant, but trust me, he's not taking this tower down in 6 seconds. That's a guaranteed for sure. No problem about it. 2 seconds left. Can't happen. He can't handle it. He's laughing. Let's throw him a thumbs up because he was sad in the beginning and he's sad at the end. Let me show you guys this deck one more time. Before I show you guys this deck one more time, you guys might be like, Sully, I don't know if those matches were really back to back to back to back. Were those 4 straight wins? Did you really actually do that? I don't know. You never went back to the home screen. You cut out that moment in the video. That's because I like to keep cycling through to the action. You guys don't need to see me hopping back to the home screen. If you guys really want that proof, there you go. Victory, 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 and victory. You guys can check the names. Make sure it goes 11 minutes, 9 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute. I'm telling you, back to back to back to back victories with this deck. It's dominating. Use it. I'm saving up for gold right now for 50k to get these minions. I'm telling you, you want to use this deck if you like winning. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys are using this deck. Are you guys having the success I'm having with this deck? If you're not using this deck, what are you guys using right now in the current meta? I would love to hear from you guys. Along with that, all my social media handles are right there. Boom, 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 boom. Links are down in the description. Check them out. And as always, thank you for watching. Subscribe down below, and I'll catch you all in the next episode.